Hello Casio fans from all over the world. If last week I might have bored you with a small watch, this week we have the other extreme. Stay tuned to find out the Mudmaster. We have here the GWG-1000 Mudmaster, and to be honest, now I know why this watch is so big. Casio needs to write down all the features, as we have multi-band 6, triple sensor, solar power, vibe resist, water resist, and so on. We have here a 56mm diameter case, a lug-to-lug of 52mm, and a total height of 17mm. The color is black, and with white letters it's written with confidence G-Shock at 12 o'clock position. In the opposite direction we have the round button, responsible for light activation. The digits are pretty large and the lume is very strong, therefore the LED is rarely used. The yellow color of the Mudmaster logo and of the hand responsible for showing the modes comes very well in contrast with the dark grey color of this display. Beside the analog display, we have also the digital one, which is very well integrated. And let's not forget about the 48 cities that circles this bezel. The bushers and the crown are grey, and the triple sensor is sort of red. All my reviews were about cheap Casios. This is not cheap, and this is visible in the quality and in the design. Kudos for Casio, love it. I have downloaded the Casio user guide for this 6463 module, around 40 pages. I don't even know from where to begin. I will definitely not present it entirely. We will only see how to adjust the watch and maybe how to use the compass and the altimeter, as I find this more important. From the timekeeping mode, pressing comp pusher, we get the digital compass. On the display, we have the geographical orientation and the number of degrees. Please see the comparison between the iPhone's compass and the Casio's compass. Pretty accurate, I would say. Just make sure to keep the watch perpendicular to the ground. To exit, we press mode pusher. Pressing Alti, we get the current altitude, shown again on the digital display. Pressing mode pusher will return to the timekeeping mode. The digital information is doubled also by the analog visualization, with the help of the hands. Pressing display pusher, we toggle in between digital time, date, and barometric pressure graph. I currently can't find any use of these features. Pressing mode once, we get the barometer, and the atmospheric pressure currently is around 980 hectopascals. Lower than 1000 means rainy weather, and higher means dry weather. After this, we have the temperature, but this is somehow irrelevant, especially when read from the hand, because your body temperature will influence the sensor. The small yellow hand will show you in which mode you are. The next modes are recall, stopwatch, countdown timer, alarm, world time, and radio control time adjustments. Being a solar watch, each Casio have a battery indicator. When reaching the timekeeping mode on the digital display, the first box will show you the level of the battery. When the level is high or medium, all features of the watch are enabled. If the level is low, then only time functions are available. When it needs to be charged, then it shows charge. Hands stop at 12 o'clock and all functions are off. To charge it, just expose the watch to the light. Normally, the time is adjusted automatically with the help of the radio control feature. Just make sure it is enabled. Pull out the crown and rotate to on position. Do not forget to loosen the crown by rotating it to the left until red mark is visible. Only now you can pull it out. To manually receive the time, just push for 3 seconds Alti-pusher. Make sure the watch doesn't have interferes. Now let's see how to manually adjust the watch. From the timekeeping mode, you need to loosen the crown by rotating to the left. After the red marking is visible, pull it out. It will show city. The second arrow will show the current time zone. By rotating the crown, you can choose one of the cities from all 48, which are shown on the bezel. Pressing display, you can set up the time by rotating the crown until the desired value is reached. This should be like a shortcut, as we will see later on. Pressing mode, it will show hour, and you can select the AM or PM feature by rotating the crown towards your desired hour. On the top of the display, we have A or P, and the seconds hand will move towards one of them, depending on what you choose. Pressing mode again, you enter in the date setup. Pressing it for the third time, you can set up the time, hours and minutes. Here we can also enable the automatic light and its time. To save, push the crown. Do not forget to screw it back by slowly pushing towards interior while rotating to the right. After it reached the thread, you do not have to push. Just rotate until red marking is not visible anymore. We have this dark military green strap, equipped with a double pin buckle. The strap retainer is also massive. They are both made of metal, but something very light, and the Casio and the G-Shock logo is engraved together with a 20 bar resistance in the water. On the back we have these shoulders, which fix the watch properly on the wrist. On one strap we are told that this watch is vibration resistant, and the other strap the mud resistance is written. And for sure, the hardware feature like triple sensor, multiband and Thoth solar are written as well. Now the back. The back is very interesting, as we see a metal case with a very complex shape. We have circles and inner circles with different surface endings, polished or brushed surfaces. The edges takes the shape of the pushers. Each pusher's function is as well written on the back case. I guess this is because on the display Casio did not find sufficient surface to identify the mode, display and light pusher. Going further on, beside module and model name and where it's made, it is specified that it has a sapphire glass. Some other hardware features are again repeated here. Here are some cool features that this watch has. Auto return feature means that in case you forget to exit compass, for example, the watch will automatically return to timekeeping mode in 1 minute. Here is a list with the returning times. We see that this watch has around 8 modes, therefore it could be quite frustrating to toggle, especially if you missed one mode. Pressing mode pusher for around 3 seconds, it will automatically move to the timekeeping mode. Pressing it from the timekeeping mode, we see the battery level. In order to see all info from the display, you can align all 3 hands on 2 o'clock. In this way, the display is entirely visible. While pressing light, press mode also. This will move the hands. To be honest, I did not reach all the features that this watch has, but yes, it's a great watch, very qualitative, and currently it is retailed at around 700 euros. You can also find it on sales at around 500 euros. The differences between this one and the $20 Casio are huge, and yes, I am amazed about it. everything runs smoothly and it is very reliable. I will now scroll through the operation guide in case you watch it from the TV, but I will leave the link also in the description. Thanks for watching and have a great day!